Hello, fellow comic book lovers, collectors, and aficionados. Vin Crew here with his most current comic book haul. It's been a little while, almost a month, maybe a month, since I did my last haul. Haven't been buying that much, and I bought a puppy. I got a new puppy, so that's definitely taken all of my time. So really can't leave the puppy alone or anything like that. So harder and harder to get to comic book stores for a little while. But anyways, this is gonna mostly consist of what I picked up at a show and then eBay and other stuff, but mostly it's going to be the stuff from the show. So let's get started as usual. I got a little over a long box to get through here. So the first book here, this is Wildstorm Universe 97. Only reason I'm showing this is an Art Adams cover. I know Art Adams is starting to get more and more popular, especially with that Black Cat, and he's always been popular with somewhat with that Emma Frost and a few other ones. So, and another Art Adams is Vampirilla flip book, Ranger Stranger. I thought this was number one, but it's like a special. Regardless, this book has been optioned. I think it's been optioned by who's the guy, the stand-up comedian, the short guy from Jumanji. Oh, Kevin Hart, I think, is the one who is optioned this thing. Usagi Yojimbo Color Classics #4. I know these color classics and color specials, they average 10 to 20 to $30. Some can go higher than that, but always grab them when I can. Some Art Germ stuff I didn't have. This is Arrow #1 variant. Catwoman 13 Art Germ. And Return of the Valkyries #1 Art Germ. Sales to Astonish. This is interesting because this predates Ghost Rider 28 by 2 months, and it also predates the Marvel Age. So this technically should be the first appearance of the Midnight Suns. So right here, Rise of the Midnight Suns. This book, if you're patient, it's hard to find them in the wild, but if you're patient on eBay, you can get them for about $30. So, G.I. Joe, $6 Million Man #2. These are the next couple, I think, are Hulk 340 homages, this being the first one of them. G.I. Joe Operation Hiss #1, I believe this is. That's a Hulk 340 homage, and this one I really, really like. I believe this is it's Jungwon Yoon. I know I butchered that, but it's limited to 600. The Hulk 340 homage to Spider-Man #9. Glad to add that. Really kind of reminiscent of Clayton Crane to me. And it does have a COA there, so that's pretty cool. Some other Amazing Spider-Mans. I'm trying to get all these Disney 100 variants. This is number 33, I think. Nope, 32, and this is 33. But they're pretty cool. I like these homages. Scotty Young, like Scotty Young. If I can find them cheap, I pick them up. Spider-Man 75. This one, Amazing Spider-Man 49. This is the 1 in 200 variant. Call it the web variant. Batman 90. The only reason I'm showing this is twofold. One, it's the first appearance of the designer. And secondly, now this and another book, I finally completed my Batman Rebirth. I've got my goal was to get the first 100 issues of it, and now I've got a little over 100 issues. The first 103, I think I've got. So, I'll keep working beyond that, but happy to finally have the first 100 issues. And, you combine that with the fact that I have all of the New 52, and I have from 98 until it ends on 713. I got a pretty good run going of Batman. This is one of those Legion of Collectors books that I don't know if you remember all those boxes that used to be a hot thing back before COVID. And this was one of those Legion of Collectors. That was kind of cool, so grabbed it. This one, very happy to finally have in the collection. This is Batman Too Many Jokers. Obviously, it's smaller than an ash can, but I'll call it ash can size for lack of a better comparison. But this was given away with Fruit of the Loom, and it's in a flip book with a Superman book on the back. If you look on eBay, horribly trashed copies they're asking for $100. Decent copies, $150 to $200. So I didn't pay anywhere near that for this. So very, very happy to finally add that to the collection. And speaking of these mini flip Ashcan type books, this is another book I was happy to find at the show. This is Masters of the Universe, Grizzlor the Legend. I hope you can see that. The reason I like this is that it's the first Bruce Timm cover. Is so nice. I like to collect those artists' first appearances. Speaking of firsts, I'm not going to go as far as that. I can't remember whose video I saw this on, but whoever it was, thank you. I think it might have been Read Comics, maybe, I don't know, or G-Dub. Maybe, I can't remember, but this is Toons. I think it's 27 or something like that. I can't remember the exact number. Please forgive me, but just look for the Spawn on the cover. This predates the Batman Beyond books, and this has information on Batman Beyond. So it's an early appearance of Batman Beyond, let's put it that way. So happy to have that. Always happy to add another detective or Batman to the collection. This is Detective 282. Just like I said, it's tough for me to add these early Batmans and detectives. Anything pre 150 on Batman and anything pre 300 on detective, people just the prices just start to skyrocket, and so I got to be picky, and it's just slow going, but when I add them here and there, I'm happy. So yeah, so there we go. Okay, I found this Wizard Spawn. I don't know if I have this one or not, but it was like, I think a buck or two when I saw it. It's not in the best shape, but it's still Spawn and Wizard, and I like Wizard. If anything, I'll crack it open and look at the top 10s and stuff like that. Those bring me back to the days. Spawn 314, just a Spawn I needed for the collection. Spawn 6. The reason I'm showing this is that it's a newsstand, and now with this, I have the first 12 or 13 issues of Spawn in newsstand. I have quite a few after that, but not a consecutive run. But I'm pretty happy to have the first 12 or 13 newsstands of Spawn. So, keep working on those. This one, don't critique me, don't jump on me. I got this at a really, really good price. And this is Spawn 306, the Nether Realms Mortal Kombat variant. They claim there could be as few as 40 of these, but that's a bunch of hokey. There's a guy on eBay that keeps selling them, so I don't believe that. But regardless, it's a considerably low amount of these out there. I could probably feel comfortable saying less than 200. McFarlane says there's less than 40. Apparently what happened is that these were going to be for a Mortal Kombat tournament, and the tournament got canceled for some reason, and the books were supposed to be destroyed, I think. But that didn't happen. Some leaked out or whatever. Of course, you know how that happens. So, but these can go as high as $300 raw, maybe even higher than that, $400 raw. But now they're calming down. I still think when this dust settles, the prices are too concrete right now. I don't think this will go probably under $130 to $150. when it's all said and done. So, it's still a good Spawn book to have in the collection regardless. Cable, I don't know what number this is, but it's the second print non-lenticular. So happy to have that. Oh, it's 150, excuse me, Cable 150. Gen 13 number 5. The only reason I bought it is it's a newsstand and J. Scott Campbell. It's a good cover regardless. Another J. Scott Campbell, Deja Thoris number 1. This is the J. Scott Campbell variant to Danger Girl Renegade number 4. The Dynamic Forces variant to Dark Child, the sketchbook. That's kind of the chromium, limited to 15,000. Shiny. I sold my other Dazzler at my garage sale error, so I found this for $5. So I wasn't going to pass that up. Dazzler number 1 error. If you're not familiar what the error is in this, there's some ads, a 2-page ad, and they're supposed to be color, but if they're black and white, it's the error version then. This Deadpool number 6, I believe this is, the Alex Ross Timeless variant, the villains. Deadpool, Mercs for something, the action figure variant. Earth 226, this is the first Superman versus Val-Zod. This is lingerie, the Elementals lingerie number 1, Tony Daniels cover. And if this book is on a good day a $10 book. People want up to $20-25 for this, but yeah, it's not worth it, but it's still a fantastic cover. So, all right. Okay. Get these out of the way. This is Eternals. I think it's a Jen Bartel. Bartel, Jen Bartel 1 in 25 variant cover with the Power Pack. I believe this is on there. Don't quote me on that. I think that's Power Pack. Couple of Michael Turner, Fathom, different con variants. This is Wizard World Los Angeles. I don't remember what year this is. I'm sorry, I don't remember, but the variant, the con exclusive for that, and this is the con exclusive for 2005 Wizard World Texas, limited to 1,500. So happy to get that. Ghost Rider number 1. This is the Robbie Reyes, all new Ghost Rider. First appearance of Robbie Reyes. And this is the Hastings variant. Harley Quinn number 18 variant, the homage cover. Howard the Duck number 1. This is the second print, but it's a first appearance, they could say, of Gwenpool. So you have to look. There's another one that looks exactly like this, but it won't have this on it. You need that banner on there. Weed size Dicks, an homage to Giant Size number 1, X-Men number 1. This is Inside Image. This is an X-Men 141 homage. Really like that cover. And another 141 homage to Nova. This is the ICX variant. Jason versus Leatherface number 3. Tough to find these. I know Poor Man Comics can contest to that. Any of these Jason and Leatherface books are really tough to find. So I think I own number 1. So now I have number 3 also. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers by Hamilton. This is number 5. It's a newsstand. Just need that for the run. Remember when this book was hot a few years back? Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, number 8. The kind of the ghoul face cover there. Heroic Age 1 in 10 variant to Secret Warriors. I like these Heroic Age variants as a set I'm trying to complete. Remember when this was all hot? I went for Free Comic Book Day, but I didn't see any books I wanted, and of course I regret when I see what this book was doing, but I found it for $1, I think, $2 maybe. Spider-Man number 2, the Free Comic Book Day thing. Some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles adventure books. This is number 20, number 54. This is a great looking cover, 55, number 65, and then out of the original series, this is number, I can't remember what number this is. They don't put their numbers on there. I think it's like 18 or something that I needed. This is 22, I believe. 23 and 25 out of the original series. And then Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 7, I believe this is. So, and then another out of the original run. I'm sorry, I was out of order here. This is getting towards the end of the run. This is number 57. So I think I went to 62. So was this 6 issues towards the last issue. So just all books I needed for my runs. Okay. All right. Another run I'm working on is the original Thundercats out of the Star series. This is number 8, I believe. Yep. Ultimate Avengers 3, number 1, the Greg Land Daredevil variant. Void Rivals. This is something to do with Hasbro and the Transformers, I think, where they merge into a universe. I forget what they call it. But happy to get that. This one these last 3 books are probably the books I'm the happiest I got that are going to stay in my collection. This is Venom number 27, the Clayton Crane variant. It's hand signed and limited to, I can't remember how many. But it's hand signed and all that, so really happy to get that one. Love this cover, really, really cool looking. And then this one here is one I've been wanting forever and a day. This is Superman, Batman, or Batman, Superman Annual number 4, second print, first appearance of Batman Beyond in continuity, supposedly. Well, no, this is not supposedly. This is the first appearance of them in continuity, him in continuity. The supposed one is 22 and 23. But very, very happy. This is easily $100 book still. And I paid a less than that, not a considerably less. I paid $60 for it, so I didn't think that was a bad deal for this. And then I really like this book here too. This is a store exclusive for not X23, but X-Men 14. It's a Mercado Virgin variant cover. Really simplistic. Really, really like it. So glad to pick those up. So those are the books that are going to stay in my collection. And now for the books that are for sale and or trade. All right, Zero number 1. This book was hot because it was optioned by, I think 50 Cent maybe optioned it. So, but these are all for sale and or trade. Zero number 1. What the number 6. These What the books are starting to become more and more popular. I don't really quite understand it. Wanted from the Bronze Age. This is number 4. It's really a cool looking Venom. I didn't think I owned it, but when I got home, I realized I did. This is Venom number 30. Some Mike Mayhew, Vampirilla Strikes, number 6. Picked up a couple of those. Really cool looking cover. Vampirilla J. Scott Campbell, number 3 there. Adam Hughes, Vampirilla, Death and of Destruction. The Mark Bagley variant to the last issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. Super Friends, number 10. Another Static book. Static number 10, I think this is. No, 13, sorry. This is the... Oh, this is backwards, by the way. Sorry. This is the Wraparound Chromium to Masters of the Universe number 1 variant. The first appearance of She-Ra. It's in lower grade, but still, these were giveaways at a movie. But it's the He-Man She-Ra, The Secret of the Sword. So this is the first appearance of She-Ra. Icon, towards the end of the run, number 21. Origin of Galactus. Amazing Spider-Man 17, first appearance of Francine Fry, the new Electro. This Ace edition of Spider-Man number 3. Another Art Adams cover here, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Michael Turner variant to Civil War number 7. Once again, all for sale and or trade. Uncanny X-Men 244, first appearance of Jubilee. There we go. Here you go, guys. L48, the Rape Seal issue. For sale and or trade if anybody's interested. Elvira's House of Mystery number 11, the very sought after Dave Stevens cover. This book has gotten hot. Something to do with Liefeld doing something with this book. But Bloodstrike number 1 has become a little popular. Infinity Inc., a second appearance of something Dr. Bones, I think is it. And then this first appearance of the Helix group. Gotham Girls number 2, the Poison Ivy cover. The Michael Turner cover to Hulk number 7, I believe this is. 6. It's a Michael Turner variant. This is the Secret Avengers X-Men Evolution variant. Another number 1 Void Rivals. It's the first Energon universe. This has gotten hot because, like I said, it merges, I think it's a Transformers and Hasbro. Avengers 122, just a really cool looking Bronze Age cover. Battle Pope number 2 out of the Funkatron series. So this is the original series. Shadowhawk number 1 newsstand. Gun Honey, Adam Hughes cover. Infinity Gauntlet number 4, just the Come Get Me cover. Amazing Spider-Man 360, I think this is. Yep, the cameo of Carnage. A couple of Silver Age. Here's Fantastic Four 91. And it's the first appearance of Gorgo or something, I think. And this is Daredevil 24, where he's fighting Kazar. Alright, sorry. Okay. So once again, for sale and or trade, these books are still... This is Battle for the Cowl, number 3. This is where Damian Wayne first becomes Batman. Spawn, number 1. This is the Error, too. This is the one with the dots on the inside. Spawn, number 1, newsstand. Spawn 1 through 3. Supervillain, Secret Society of Supervillains number 1. Ultimate Avengers 2 number 1, the Ghost Rider variant. Brightest Day number 14, the first appearance of the White Lantern Batman. Fantastic Four 257. Origin, the Galactus, the Origin #1. Marvel Must-Haves NYX. This book here is pretty pricey. It reprints NYX 1 through 3. Batman Detective Comics 871. This is the starting of the Black Mirror and the first Scott Snyder on Batman. Or on Detective, excuse me. Very happy to get this one. This is Secret of Defenders #12. I've always liked this cover, and it's a newsstand too, if anyone's interested. Spider-Man Red Sonja #3, I think this is. Yep. Michael Turner cover. Exiles #2, first Valkyrie. Marvel Now .1. This is the first cover appearance of Miss Marvel, I believe. Or first a cover of America Chavez, and it previews Young Avengers. Batman 666, first appearance of Damian Wayne as Batman, and the first cameo of Professor Pig and Flamingo. Almost done, guys. Darker Image #1, newsstand. Vigilante #36, the first time Vigilante and Peacemaker meet. I know I found the complete set of DC versus Marvel, the Amalgam. I don't know where #1 is. Hopefully it'll come up, but here's #2, #3, and #4, which is a newsstand. Wolverine 1/2. X Factor #5, first cameo of Apocalypse. Simpsons #85, I think this is. This is the Infinity cover, and it's a newsstand. Injustice #1, one of the greatest covers. I love this cover. This is volume #1. Nodwick #8, I think it is. It's Action Comics #1 homage. New Defenders 53 and 54. This is where the Hood, I think, becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. Web of Spider-Man #90. This has got some Spider-Man 2099 stuff going on with it. Then Batman Beyond #1. This is his first ongoing series. And Adam Hughes covered a Wonder Woman, Gods of Gotham. And lastly, I found some magazines here. This is Marvel Super Special. This is the Santa Claus story, appropriate for the upcoming holidays. Once again, for sale on or trade. This one I'm keeping, though. It's one of those UK magazines or comics that were in like the magazine size, newspaper print type thing. And this is obviously on the Defenders. I'm keeping this one. And then this one I'm selling. This is the first preview to the Aliens. This predates everything else, but it's heavy metal. I forget. I think it's just a special. But right here you see it's got like a 8 or 10 page alien story in it. So which is just right exactly what happens in the movie. So, and that's going to wrap up my haul for this time. So not sure when the next haul will be. I'm hoping to get out for Black Friday. I'm hoping. It depends on if my wife lets me out with the puppy or not. But we'll see. And if so, I'll hopefully be doing a haul quick soon. But if not, thank you for taking the journey with me. Vin Cruz signing off.